So I'm not gonna be able to see everybody. Right in all caps. That's not working. Yeah. Are you on?
I on.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys. I know we're trying to get on really quick because I said by 6:02 if we're not on, then that's your trouble. But we're here, so.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody.
What's happening?
I'll wait till a few more people are on before we talk about the. We have a new gift for the prize for the poker tournament, which we need to get some people to sign up for that darn thing. If
Hey,
one of the mods could
type in all caps because I had to use my
pin the website.
I had to use my phone tonight.
I can repeat it if needed.
Yeah, I had to use my phone tonight, so type in all caps, please. I was trying to get on really quick. My iPad, my old iPad's not working. So, hi guys.
Thanks, Amy.
What? Hello from Michigan, Dave. Thank you. So I'm in the middle of cooking dinner really quick, but I was like, oh my God, if we're doing a live, then we need to get on quick.
I don't know. The time just flies these days. It's like 6 o'clock before I even know what's going on.
Capital letters.
Joe, I had one of the best nights in a long time. We had a good time last night.
Hold on, let me get the
It was a lot of fun.
dinner.
I mean,
Dan, you have 3 devices.
So many different things came together to make that fun, including an amazing band, right? And the people in the band. I mean, they are so humble and real, and just uninterested in themselves. They've been around and they've got the wisdom to realize what they've got is an amazing thing, and it's just happenstance, and they were just so unconsumed with themselves. It was just really a nice, refreshing thing, and they treated everybody so well. And everyone in the band was nice. And if you guys saw the videos, that the little boy that was in the video, we had a ball. So the little boy, it was the son of the saxophone player in the band, and he's come to work with his dad, right? And he's 7, and he's got full of energy, and we were dancing with them, and that kid tired me out. I've never been so tuckered. Swinging him around, dancing, going absolutely crazy, and it was so sweet when his father finished playing. There were no more saxophone sets. He came up the scaffolding and came over and personally thanked me for playing with his kids. So he's all, I was watching you as we were playing on the stage, and so that was a really cool feeling. We were getting watched from the stage, and it was just so nice. And that kid was just a breath of fresh air, after his dad came up and introduced himself and said thank you, that he was over, the mother was at the other end of the scaffolding, and he walked over, he was with the mother, and the little boy came running over to my side, and he's pulling he didn't know that his dad introduced himself, and he's pulling my shirt, and he's like, hey, you want to meet someone in the band? You want to meet someone in the band? And he's pulling me over, and I said, thank you, I met your dad, thank you, he's a sweet guy. And it just made, the people is what made that night really amazing. And the people in the crowd, we had a lot of fun. I don't know if you saw our live just prior to the show, but we were interacting with other people in the crowd, and it's an older crowd, just a mature crowd, and people were just there to have fun. It was really a good night. Thanks, drummer drum. Oh, and so back to the poker. This is going to be a grand prize for the poker tournament. This is a snare drum cover that was used in concert by the Violet Femmes and signed by the entire band right there. So this will be a prize for the poker tournament coming up in just a couple weeks, and I would just encourage all of you to please, there's a link in my bio, please go sign up. The proceeds all go directly to the Alzheimer's Association, 100% of the proceeds, and it helps find a cure. It helps people that are caregiving, that are having issues. They do so much good for the world that I live in, that I'm asking all of you to please go, and there are tax deductible donations. Please go and help if you can. Thank you. The website is right here. Hopefully it's pinned. And there's also a link in my bio. If you can give, you can afford to give anything, please give. And give anything you can afford to give. And if it's $100 or more, you're automatically in the poker tournament, and you can win the drum snare, and there'll be some other prizes. But that is a play, you know, that is something that's from a played concert, a pretty cool thing. But if we weren't having this contest, that would be hanging on my wall, because it's a pretty cool thing. Used in concert, signed by the drummer and the rest of the band. Jacqueline is watching. How are you guys doing over here on the tube? How you doing in Vancouver?
Okay.
Here comes the Queen Sob. Oh, and I will tell you, you know, what you guys have all heard. Well, should we talk about sleeping SBF? What? No?
I gotta get my glasses.
My wife fell asleep with a frown last night. You know, we were so exhausted when we got back. And I looked and I'm like,
you're yelling on the way home.
okay, she fell asleep
So
with a frown. And I came back, I came inside and I was like, are you all right? Are you awake?
I was so stressed out.
And she just looked so angry. You know, she's kind of sitting there, it was like not really laying down. She kind of fell asleep watching TV. And just this furious look, just on her. And I call it sleeping bitch face, because she was sleeping. And I tried to push her lips up and they wouldn't go up. You know, they were there, because it was kind of scary. And on our anniversary, I came back. Yeah, had a great time. Gonna have some fun tonight.
No, we were so tired.
That's good.
What, Ed?
Are you here yet?
Yes.
Thanks, Mary.
Oh, I want to thank you for the last dinner.
You're welcome.
Grandpa, I just wanted to thank Danielle for dinner.
You're welcome. The new couch.
It was
We'll show
a
I'll
really
show it.
fun time, I will tell
Yeah.
you.
Where it be right here, behind us. The new couch.
What's back there?
The new couch.
Oh, yeah. Not the most comfortable couch.
I love it.
It's really thin. But, you know, it's big, it's wide.
Hi, Francine. Hi, Peter.
Ed is always grateful, Nina, always. You know, he's always appreciative and grateful.
I love it.
It's a real blessing that he's that way.
Yeah, he is that
And we
way.
hear horror stories, you know.
Hi, Chris.
In fact, I'm not going to share that with someone else. But, you know,
No.
we heard a story, you know, where people get violent and, you know, start calling names, and how difficult. I can only imagine how difficult that is.
And we're lucky in that sense.
We are
Hi, Trent.
incredibly lucky.
Hi, Nino. Hey, Angel. Angel
Angel and David.
No, we didn't Christian the new couch. How the hell are we going to Christian it with Andrew always on it?
It's
Andrew
not
loves
Christian, it's christen.
it. Christen. What did I say?
We didn't Christian the new couch. I mean, I don't know
Well,
what
we
that
can
means.
we can Christian.
What does
it.
that mean?
Well, we do a holy then thou, like
The
Father,
Pope comes
the
and
Son,
blesses
and
the
the
couch.
Holy
It's like
Spirit.
a kosher couch, or,
Yeah.
or what?
No, that's the Christian. What? You can't mix the religions.
Oh, no.
Hi, Big T. What's up?
Sign up for the Alzheimer's tournament.
We got some
Please.
of these too.
This is
No, you got to
this
hit
is
it. That's what he
a
hits
snare
with it.
drum that was used in a concert and signed by the entire
Oh, by
band,
the way,
Violent Femmes.
this is signed too. Jeff. So these.
Oh, are those signed by? Don't touch them.
Oh, Jesus
If they're
Christ.
signed, right? You don't want to. Right? I mean, don't smudge the autograph. I didn't know they were signed.
Hi, Jaron.
No, I think that's the maker.
The maker.
That's not.
This is
That's
what.
not a live signature.
No, this is what's his name used.
Yeah. These are what John. One of the tools John uses. These little. It looks
Look at
like
this
you
one.
know
It
you
looks
could.
like good.
It's not a thing, but you could use it to mix. Like if you need to
Whisk,
stir a drink
like a
after
whisk.
the show, you
Yeah.
just get in there and you
A
go.
whisk.
You got yourself a drink.
Ow.
Double function. I wonder if they. Grandpa from Wisconsin. Hey, so the Femmes are from Wisconsin.
That's,
What?
yes.
Grandpa is
know.
fine.
Right, Sandra? That's my life.
My advice for a 24-year-old?
Run.
Enjoy life. I'll switch places with you anytime. I don't care where you are in life. I don't care if you're homeless. I will switch places with you. And you can be 58 and I'll be 24. There's really nothing you can do wrong at 24 because you can recover from anything that you need, provided, don't go kill yourself or, become a drug addict or something. But 24 is a great age, and I'm a little jealous. Mystica, we're doing great, thank you. Reunite my mom and dad. I don't think my mom is up for that challenge at this point. I always wanted them to reunite, right? I mean, even after Janice died, I was, first thought in my head, I wonder. This is like 17 years ago, but it just wasn't meant to be. My dad walks with a walker, trust. He walks every day, but he'll never walk unassisted again. He might be able to at some point, but we will never let him because the risk of a fall is too great. And the consequences of a fall are too great. Are my eyes not open? Are my eyes closing? I am exhausted. I mean, beyond exhausted, actually. Morgan Daniel is a saint. Yeah, he is walking and he's getting around. And that's critical for so many things. I mean, just to be able to walk with a walker, to keep your digestive tract moving and move things along is really critical. And so we're happy with his progress, and hopefully he'll just get better and better. But this is going to be it for the rest of my life. I'm going to be walking him to breakfast every single morning. He can never get up on his own, get out of bed, and walk to the bathroom or walk to the table.
Sue.
He could
Hi,
potentially, but we can't allow that because it's just too dangerous for him. We did have a lot of fun last night, Mesh. Thank you.
So much fun.
It was a blast.
We did. It was so good. We got the new wheelchair.
Are there heads behind us?
Lee, he loves cookies. I don't think it really matters what kind.
He does love cookies.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Tom Petty. Guys, please, again, I hate to keep
Sorry, I
harping,
just took a
but
bite of pizza.
grand prize for the poker tournament. Sign up.
Madison, all good?
The link is in my bio.
All good?
Please help us cure Alzheimer's.
Oh, he would never walk alone again.
Those are just, those are like my grandmother's.
Yeah, that's
Those are
his
my
grandma.
dad's mom's stuff that she bought throughout the years. I mean, they used to buy figures like that. If you look over here, there's like a figurine. It's like
They're Yadros.
people, whatever they are.
They're
but
Yadros.
I'm not
Hi, Bren.
exactly sure, but those are all my dad's moms, my grandmother. Thanks, Jasper. Awesome, appreciate it. We need to get some players. It's coming up.
It's coming up the 24th. Thank you, Lil. Type in all caps on YouTube, please, because we're on my phone, so I can't see. Oh my God, I made a pizza from Costco.
Did you?
Yeah, it's.
I can smell. It smells pretty good.
I had a little bite of one. It's so good. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today.
Our live is being restricted here.
Why?
Because I can tell by the numbers. Is there any reason anything happened today that?
I don't know.
All right. We do got that pizza, and it is.
Madison, I'm so happy. That's okay. It's gonna happen. We got you. Hello from Louisiana. Hi, Beth. 2 a.m. Oh my gosh, you guys. Red Baron.
How you doing in Scotland, Nana?
Spicy. Hi from Singapore. Hello from Woodland. Very close.
Yeah, we were not too far from Woodland. Woodland is not that far from Napa.
Hi, Cindy Lou. How are you?
How you doing in PA? Anthony, he's eating dinner right now. He's doing all right. Ooh, Cowboys and Eagles. I'm gonna have to pick the Eagles on that.
I'm elegant. I don't think I'm elegant, but okay.
Rebecca in Germany, how are you doing? And good morning in Germany.
2 autistic sons. Oh, Sharon, you rock. Hi in Roseville.
Yes, he just thanked Danielle for a nice dinner. Called her in there just so he could thank her.
You saw Violent Femmes in Athens in '86. That was amazing.
That was.
I bet that would
the
have been the beginning. That would have been badass to see them in the beginning.
I think they came out.
Thanks, hi Connie. Lord.
How you doing in Kentucky?
Hi Aston. How
Thanks,
are you?
Thanks for Round Watch, man.
A little annoyed with my pharmacy. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with your pharmacies. Ruth, here it is. Yeah, please. Thanks, Lil. There it is.
What?
We're both burping.
Is the Derby on right now? I'm obvious. I haven't turned on the TV today. I'm so exhausted.
We are so tired.
Samfro. That's not a bad thing to say, right?
I don't know what's going on. Hello from Seattle.
Sam from Seattle.
Slicky,
Femmes
how are you
played
doing?
in Seattle the night before last.
Slicky, are you doing
That's where
okay?
they came from.
Hi, Ruth. Hi from New York.
You know, there's some
scared me.
dude that's
You
like
scared me.
one short of Barry Bonds this year. I mean, like, there's going to be some. We could see a new record this year for home runs, and like without steroids, which is the amazing things. The concert was really fun, Wendy.
I've been listening to Violent Femmes all day when I've been running around in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, it was really good.
Hey, New Zealand.
Hey, Leslie. Bachelor in Paradise is on. Oh my gosh. My daughter was like watching the Love Island thing. Hi, Brady. How are you feeling? That's okay. How you doing? I hope you're doing better. Oh my God, I'm gonna be asleep. I know. I'm like, can somebody put Ed to bed? Because I'm
I mean, who's going to do it?
You.
Yeah. I mean, I got no sleep. I'm really tired, but I don't even know if I'll be able to sleep.
Slicky. Bachelor in Paradise, Madison said, is not the same for anybody who's watching it, Beth.
Love Island.
Love Island, my daughter. So if you watch her, if you follow her and her roommate, she had their prediction and she won. I guess whatever the prediction was.
If you guys can tap, I think we have a
too,
little
Sandra.
restriction going on for some reason, but if you can tap, that'll help.
Jaron, hi Santorini, how are you, my friend?
Love Island. I mean, really?
Yeah. So people like this reality shit, and it's whatever. I don't know. It comes down to two people. Whatever. Hannah had it. Alex didn't know. And
You guys
anyway.
hear that speaking of Love Island, the Epstein files, so that the woman, Maxine Griswold, I guess, is threatening to release the Epstein's client list. That is becoming such a fiasco, this Epstein thing. And I honestly, I don't think there is any, I think it would have leaked already. I mean, it would have come out already.
Thanks, Lo.
That thing's been through multiple administrations, and somebody would have put it out, or else it's got some really bad stuff for a lot of people on both sides. Because neither side appears to
You mean my
want to put
Karens?
one out if there
It's
is
plural.
one. But Maxine Griswold, she's in jail for trafficking.
Oh no, Jared, I'm so sorry.
I don't catch them. I don't think there really is a list. I mean, if there is, then and we don't know about it, that's an amazing
There
cover
has
up.
to be a list. Come on, guys.
I mean, if there's like videotapes and stuff, from the island, people blackmail tapes, whatever they are, if it's there, it should be released, right? But we've had multiple administrations, and nobody on either side appears to want to release it, which makes me think there's either nothing there or there's something.
There's
frickin'
something
there.
There's something there. Come
Something
on.
there on both sides.
There's something.
That's going to embarrass a lot of people that have the power to keep it down, and that's it's not a big list of people that can have that kind of power to control it on both sides and keep it there.
Deflection, Your Honor. Deflection.
I mean, we know most of the names that are there. Like we know we have the flight logs. We know who's been to the island, but what we don't know is there any kind of videotapes or something.
We
My
know.
God,
There's something. There's something. Come on. Everybody has the power to release it, but we're keeping it quiet for some reason. I wonder why.
We gotta, it's not keeping it quiet. We've been keeping it quiet for 10 years or however long it's been.
Long.
Why?
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 Why? That's the
We got no
question.
P. Diddy list either, do we? Do we
Nope.
really know what happened with all those celebs who were hanging out in
We
that?
don't know.
You know that thing was filled with celebrities, man. Real big name celebrities were hanging out with the dead. And what did they do? We don't know. We just don't know because
What?
nothing gets out
What did they do?
against the people with power in this country. I'm telling you,
There's something, Marcy.
something.
Something.
We gotta we gotta get the Diddy list
Not
and the
naughty.
Epstein list, put them together, and then like auction it off and see what it could bring. Put it on eBay.
Doing
I
the
bet it brings a
diddler.
lot of money.
Doing the diddler. I wonder why people don't want that released. Did he?
Please don't say anything that's crazy. All right, watch what you say when you're talking about this topic. AI, right? The only reason I'm asking you to come is now we wait. Rebecca from Scotland, I think. Rebecca from Scotland. Valerie, I can watch the home run. I can watch it, later. The Illuminati, another one. Now, the Illuminati, the only thing I know about the Illuminati is like Tom Hanks, right? Wasn't Tom Hanks in the Illuminati, or was he somebody, that bald guy in that movie that was really scary, But I don't know much about the Illuminati except they're protecting something. They're protecting something. What are they protecting?
Jake probably never. Probably never, Jake.
Patty, Patty's comment said people have been assaulted at the hands of the very wealthy. And I will say this, I don't know if assault is the right word, but let's use the word exploited or used. People that are super wealthy, and these people like Epstein and all the freaking crowd that think it's okay to go get a massage from a 16-year-old girl, they're not, I mean, they are just, they're warped people because they think, some 60-year-old man thinks that he's entitled to, a massage from a 16-year-old girl. I'm talking about the prince or whoever. But, that's the thing. It's power. It's abuse of power. And it's not only with money. You can buy anything, but you use your fame and your celebrity to coerce young people who are not developed enough to really understand what's happening or the power dynamic difference. And it's really kind of a disgusting thing. And I think Weinstein, I think it goes on a lot more than we think, and probably way beyond even, like celebrities, like maybe just business people. Bill Gates, right? Bill Gates, straightforward, as anybody you ever, that dude's not going to cheat, right? Bill frickin' Gates. That dude's not going to cheat. He's too accomplished. He's too good. No, Bill is not that good. Bill seems to be as human as the rest of us. And my God, how many other people in that with that kind of little bit of power, and they use it. The documentary about Brett Favre, and I'm hearing this secondhand. I haven't seen the documentary, but apparently his wife's sick, I think cancer, and he's texting girls, I'm kind of lonely. Why don't you come on over? I'm Brett Favre. The exploitation, and I get it a little bit, because I get a lot of DMs from people, and I granted most of them are scam artists that don't even know who the hell I am, but some of them are, I could just see how easy it would be to fall down that path and think that you're something a little more than you are. And that was one of the beautiful things about yesterday's concert with the Femmes. The most down-to-earth people that were not at all concerned with themselves, or they were just, I could tell, they were above that kind of crowd. They'd been in it, and I don't know what they were like 20 years ago when you're younger and more naive, but they were so freaking humble. It was just heartwarming to watch. Just nice freaking people. And then you have people that abuse it, and that people that abuse power are some of the worst people there are. One of the worst things you can do is abuse power. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they're all, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs stole something from from Xerox. And then it's true. It's just Apple, the first Apple operating system. You know, with the emojis. You know, where you the mouse and you move things around, you click. That was Xerox Labs, like in the '70s. And then Jobs and Wozniak appropriated it, used it, and then made the mistake of dealing with Bill Gates, who, you know, put DOS below it, and then, you know, used Windows, created Windows, which was basically, you know, copying Apple. You saw the movie about Facebook, and there's a new one coming out too. It's going to be a little more dicey, I think. A little more dicey. By the way, I just have to remind you, please, if you can, in my link, we have a poker tournament coming up on the 24th. It's coming up real quick, and it's for Alzheimer's. It's to find a cure and to help caregivers. It is all the money, all the proceeds go directly to the Alzheimer's Association. They're tax deductible. The grand prize is now the Violent Femmes. That's signed by all the Violent Femmes, and this is a snare drum cover that was used in a concert, a live concert, signed by all the members of the band. You can see where, you know, the spots where it was used. And this will go out to the winner of the poker tournament. And I don't want to give this up, right? This is pretty freaking cool. But it's going to whoever wins the Alzheimer's Poker's tournament, because it's more important to find a cure than for me to have a nice prop on my wall. So I'm going to call John. He's going to have to get another one of those because that's just too damn cool. But please, if you can sign up, the link is in my bio on most all of my social media apps.
Oh my God.
Please help us find a cure. The pressure's building for me. I mean, I need to get people in this tournament. I'm working with someone from the Alzheimer's Association, and
Hi, Jeremy.
you know, it's if you donate, whatever you donate, please donate. That's first and foremost. And if it's $100 or more, you're in the poker tournament. And there ain't many people, so you can win that. I mean, winning that thing might be, you know, a lot easier than you think. But please visit the Alzheimer's website. The link is in my bio, and I'm going to pin it right here.
She already pinned it.
Oh, it's already pinned. And if you can go and help out, it is greatly. And you're doing. You may be helping yourself. You may be helping your spouse. You may be helping your kids. You may be helping your parents. So many people are afflicted by this damn disease, and we have this wonderful opportunity that my dad gave us. I'm talking to 600 and something people here, 100 people there, 270 people there. That's because of my dad, and we can give back to him by helping find a cure for the horrible disease that stole the last part of his life. It stole his life away from us. This disease is wretched. It's freaking horrible. And we need to find a cure. Please, if you can find it in your heart, go to the link in my bio and give. It's all tax deductible, 100% tax deductible. Your aunt thinks your grandma's faking dementia. I'll tell you, put your aunt in touch with me. At the beginning stages, you know, people don't fake dementia. People with dementia fake normality by compensating and lying and making things up to hide the illness, but they don't fake dementia. That's not something that's a thing. Thank you so much, Kath, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Hi, Pauline.
Grab one more of these.
It is. Fabulous way to raise money.
Show the
Jazz, what will happen to our social media when he passes? The same thing you see now. You think we're going to stop doing social media because Ed passes? We have so much more than just Ed to give back to people. Ed's here. He's great. He's a great, you know, you get to see an insight to taking care of somebody with dementia. But, you know, there's also us in our life. And a lot of people will tell you that they came for Ed, but they stayed for us. Period.
What are we talking about here? We're talking about Alzheimer's, not the stupid social media channel.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I mean, we need to fight this disease. We really do. And it's getting worse. More people are getting affected. We need to fight it. We need to beat it. FFA, we need to be here for each other.
That's Beach Man.
Oh, is that for
That's my
future
Beach Man.
farmers for America or from America? This is our reality TV show. We are unfortunately
There's tons of fake reality.
we are like
channels.
reality, you know, squared. because most of that reality shit is scripted. They do retakes. It's all meant
Sorry,
to
Missy.
entertain and
Jeanette.
designed by writers. We are just what we are, good or bad. It's about as real as it gets. And that's not always a good thing, but it's pretty good.
Hi,
Do
Rose.
you want to? I mean, we do our marital counseling right here on Alive. Do you want to go into the battle?
What battle?
The fight. I mean, we almost didn't go to the concert. You were angry.
Oh, I was angry.
She was angry.
Very angry.
She was angry, and wrongfully so.
Nope.
Wrongfully
God.
so. Should we put it out there and let people decide what the deal is? I mean, can we do that without you getting
You really
real
want to go there?
emotional?
You really want to go there?
Sure,
Oh,
sure.
go there.
So
We'll do your rendition, and then we'll do
well,
my
that's all,
rendition.
there's no factual dispute in this.
There's a factual dispute.
Okay, well, I don't think there's a factual
There is.
dispute.
My friend even witnessed some of that.
There's no factual dispute.
All right.
My friend even witnessed some of that.
Yeah, the one who was there with us during
Yeah,
day
well,
day.
whatever she witnessed, that's not the point. I mean, this is the thing. There were three people. You can't really have that face while we're doing this, dear. It hurts my story, and it makes me want to tell it more oriented to me.
I'll tell it more oriented to me. no
Right, but
problem.
why don't we just be honest and say what happened and let people,
I will tell people
All right.
what happened.
So we had this concert coming up, and I talked to my sister a month ago, and I'm all, sis, can you come and watch Dad while we're at this concert? And she's all, fine, I can do that. And then like my sister's ADHD, 3 days before it happened on Thursday, it was a Thursday, I reminded her, I'm all, sis, don't forget, it's Sunday. And she's all, and I'm all, and she's all, I forgot, and I made plans with these people that are coming from out of town, and I made it, and I'm like, well, I watch them 365 days a year. You agreed to one. I think you ought to change your plans, and let's see what you can do. And I'm kind of just trying to, family for me is everything. So it's a big stress when there's an issue with one of my siblings, and I try and handle it without, making a big deal. So you got to wait, Moni, until the story's over, right? You haven't heard it all. And so, I kind of let my sister know how I felt, but in a, not yelling or, being, a jerk. And so the next day is a Friday.
Hold on.
No, it's not.
No, hold on, because in the process during that time when she said it, I was here and I figured it out. We had a plan.
Okay, so
I said,
yeah,
don't worry about it.
okay.
We've got a plan.
So Andrew agreed to stay, so it wasn't an issue.
And then we had a caregiver as backup too
So-
to fill in some time.
Thank you. So
we figured it out.
So
We
it
had a
wasn't an
plan.
issue, okay? So she didn't have to come. But the next Friday, when we were coming home from date night, she calls me up and I answer the phone and she's all, hey, she feels bad because she knows that she's got to be here to do it, right? She knows. I didn't push it. I was just real subtle about it. And she's calling, trying to correct the error. And we've already got it handled, but I still want my sister to follow through with her promise. So I'm saying, well, you can, you don't have to come the whole time, but if you could come for a little while and just, help Andrew with what he's doing or blah, blah, biscuit. And while I'm talking to her,
I said,
this is the part where I got angry. Okay. And Danielle, and it's been an issue, kind of meddling in my sibling relationships and kind of, sabotage. I won't use the word sabotage, but adding stress for me, because family's everything to me. If you want to destroy me, break up my family, and that will destroy me. So I'm trying to keep it together. And while I'm on the phone with her, trying to, make this okay, I heard Danielle, you don't need her anymore.
that's not what I said. I said,
Okay.
Dan, we already have a plan. It's fine. She doesn't need to do anything.
Yeah, but not quite in that tone.
That's what I
right?
said. You
Not
couldn't hear
in that
me. You
tone,
were walking 5 feet ahead of me.
Okay, but not in that tone. She's barking, and I
No.
turn around. I'm like,
Shut the fuck up.
please let me.
That's not what you said.
Danielle.
You said, shut the fuck up.
I'm like this. She's trying to make good, right? So I'm saying, please don't create any stress. And she just kept doing it. And finally, and I'm just getting tight because now she's creating issues between me and my sister,
Me.
right?
Yeah, I'm creating.
She's creating them by
I'm
talking.
creating them. We already had a plan.
I understand.
But I'm creating
But see,
them.
what you're not realizing is the way I feel. You're creating stress for me, and there's no need to do that. You know, really, it really pulls at my heart anytime there's a disagreement in my family. And it hurts me, right? And it stresses me and makes me uncomfortable. So I'm just trying to smooth things out like I do, and she's bitching. And then finally, my sister, I'll just call you back because I couldn't finish the conversation. You know, I'm too stressed out and conflicted at that point. And then I make the mistake and I come down harsh on Danielle. I say
For 10 minutes. 10 minutes on the way home. He bitched at me.
To, you know,
told me I was a piece of shit. And
I didn't say you're a piece of shit at all.
And I don't help.
And
I
again,
always make things.
You can't lie. You say the truth. What I said is bad, but it didn't say you're a piece of shit. I said you can't keep your fucking mouth closed. And I was bad in saying it. I was
You said
triggered.
a lot more. You said a lot more than that.
Yeah, but I didn't call you. It wasn't horrible. That was the worst of it.
No, you said
You
I
can't
always
keep your little fucking mouth shut.
You
That
said
was the
I
worst
always
of it.
complicate things and I don't ever do anything to help you out. And
Right. I might have said that because I'm explaining why I'm upset. And then she, of course, was upset at me because I overreacted.
Meanwhile, I just came from the office for 4 hours dealing with his
Okay,
shit.
but if you want to talk about that, I can go there too. But I don't think you want to go there, what we were doing before. Right? I was already stressed out. She was at the office working, doing stuff for me. I appreciate that. But it was also, you know, my date night. And for the third night in a row, we had a third person, her friend, who I love and is going through a rough time. So I get it. And I'm not going to bitch. But I didn't have much of a date night to begin with. In fact, I left halfway through and walked down. I'm talking on the phone because she was going through some shit and you're helping her. No bitching on my part. But on the way, you know, a little just kind of wasn't the best date night because it was just something else. And then on the way home that happened and then I overreacted. I accept my overreaction. I get it. I have a fucking wicked tongue and when I'm triggered, it's wicked. And I knew she was pissed at me. I got it. But the next day, you know, there should be some, okay, I fucked up, you fucked up, we all fucked up. Let's get together and have a group hug. Right? You should let things go because it was trigger stuff. And there's blame to go around on all three parties, my sister, Danielle, and me. And we're all right in our things. And I'm just saying, you know, let's let bygones be bygones. Let's agree that we fucked up and move forward. That was our dispute. And you know, my dispute now, and I think there's no dispute in the facts, but I don't think she's giving enough credence to the way that she made me feel when I'm trying to, you know, smooth things out with my sister, and she's making that less than possible. And you have to realize there's a history with my sister. So when there's bitching, you know, it just harkens up old shit. You know, this is a weird dynamic in the family, and there's issues. I'm just trying to keep everything whole. And so, yeah, I freaked out and I overreacted to Danielle. And that's where we are. That's what happened. One person is not more to blame than the other. The other person's not good. The other person's not bad. It's just reality. And by the next day, you know, Andrew's like, where are you going to go? I'm like, I think, you know, your mom's got to figure it out. She doesn't want to go to the concert because she's angry at me. I said, but I also told him, I said, but look, you know, your mom, I know your mom. I've known her forever. Just let's let her wake up tomorrow. And she woke up on Sunday and it was pretty much blown over. Apologies do help, but it needs to be a mutual apology, because it's not a one-sided thing here. It's a mutual thing. Like most fights are mutual. Anyway, that's it. It's your turn if you have anything to say. I mean, I don't think I advocated unfairly for either side or the other.
Oh, you advocated unfairly.
I said everybody is equal.
No.
You think I'm more to blame.
I think you're more to blame.
Hence the problem. I'm more to blame. I can see my fault. I totally get it.
Did you ever apologize?
Did you?
I don't think.
Did you? I'll tell you, I'm sorry for overreacting.
No, you can't do that.
I can,
no,
and I'm being honest.
You should have said you're sorry.
Okay, but I'm asking you for the same thing.
Yeah,
are you sorry?
No, because I think you're selfish. And knowing the history.
I'm just saying I'm sorry.
No.
Are you sorry?
Knowing the history, and you always taking your family over me. Period.
Again, we're not going to, there's no picking. anybody over anybody. I was furious at my sister, and I'm
No,
not picking. I
you
just
always,
don't.
you always do
Again,
that.
you're
Nope.
taking other things in.
Nope.
Okay, so
You
that's
always-
it. That's where the argument ends. You have the facts. That's what happened. But she's going to bring in ancient history.
No, it's not ancient. It's continual history.
You've done similar things in the past too. I'm not going to bring them up. Anyway, that's where it is, and that's what the fight was about. And even now, I am totally comfortable with my own actions, but I would hope that it would be reciprocal. That's all. "18 messages saying Danielle's turn." I've been silent for like 15 seconds.
Well, because it doesn't matter what I say,
All
right?
Well, it's
I mean,
out there.
obviously-
that was the argument.
Obviously, you're right and I'm wrong. So I'm just going to sit here. And
Again,
just say
I
that.
didn't say that.
You did.
I said we're all wrong.
Because you always stick up.
I said we're all wrong. You're misstating what I said. I'm not right.
But
I'm wrong.
here's the thing.
So
You're
are
not
you.
even validating my feelings either. You want me to validate your feelings, but yet my feelings are just fucking brushed over to the
I don't
Titanic.
know how I don't know how I'm brushing it over when I say I was wrong. I was triggered. I said things I shouldn't have said. How is that brushing over?
Because
I
you
don't
want me
get
to
it.
understand your feelings, but you still don't understand mine.
I'm okay. Explain yourself. I said mean things to you because I was triggered and angry.
And when you were triggered by your sister flaking on us 2 days before the thing,
What did I do?
you never yell at anybody else the way you
What did
yell
I
at
do
me.
after that happened? Remember? So let me give you a
So
little background.
here's what I was pissed off about. Honestly, we had it figured out. She said she couldn't do it for 3 days before. I figured it out. We had a plan, and then his sister calls and he starts
the next
kissing
day.
her.
This is one day.
And then
later.
he starts kissing her ass and saying, "Sis, that's fine. Whatever you need to do, let's do it." And I said, "No, we have a plan. We have a plan." And all I was saying is, "Dan, we have a plan." He was walking ahead of me. I said, "We don't need her. We don't need her."
Dad, don't mischaracterize what you were saying
That's
and how
what I
you were saying
said.
it.
That's what I said.
I mean, why was my sister go? What did she say? You were barking.
I
Like
said
very mean things.
no, I didn't bark.
We don't
anything.
need her.
We don't need her.
We don't need her.
We
Tell her
have-
now. We got it
I
figured
kept
out. We got it
saying-
handled.
I kept saying we had it handled. We don't need her. Everything is taken place. We've already made the plans. Everything's fully and set. We don't need her. She told
That's
us
right. We didn't
always
need her.
that, she flaked and I did it. I handled it. I'm the one at that time. that-
We asked Andrew and he agreed. It's not like
I
we
also
moved
had
heaven
the
and earth
I
to
also
cover.
had the caregiver. It was planned. We didn't need her, and that's all I was saying. And
We
you
had
got triggered
we had the
because I was
caregiver.
interfering with your siblings, God forbid.
Right.
When I'm here doing this shit every fucking day, and somebody's gonna flake on us 3 days before the fucking concert, fuck you. We don't need you. I've got it planned. Per usual, Danielle always kind of figures it out. Period.
Okay, we figured it out. It wasn't an issue. But the point is, she tried to
Reddit
make
is gonna-
it better.
Too late. Not a day before.
It's not too late. It would have been nice to have
Too
her.
late. She didn't need to. And then Dan called her the next day when Dan calmed down. And then he said, "Sis, you can come and you can spend a couple hours if you want with him, but everything else is figured."
And that's what I told her that night, basically.
No, you didn't.
That's exactly what I said. I
No, you
wanted her to come, right? It's good for everybody. But that's it. That was the argument. And it was a 10-minute thing, however long it was, 10-minute right on. We weren't arguing or didn't talk about it more than 10 minutes. That was it. And that was it. Marvel, you're incorrect. You're incorrect. Danielle was right. Everybody is wrong, right? You don't cause trouble for someone's family when you don't have to. You don't have to do it. And it's not about wife coming first, Janice.
It is.
Wife was coming with me
because
to a
I
show.
you should always protect me more.
It's
over
not
your
about
siblings.
protecting.
But
All
you
I
do.
wanted you to do was
you
not
always
cause
choose your
stress.
siblings over.
I didn't choose anybody.
You did. You did.
I did?
Yeah.
Just by saying, don't talk while I'm talking. That's it. Don't interfere with my relationships in a way that makes me stress out. That's all I was doing.
Okay.
Don't stress me out with my sister.
Okay.
Okay, you can poo-poo it, Now who's ignoring someone's feelings?
Not ignoring it.
Okay,
you
you
don't
are,
ever.
obviously.
You don't ever.
It's important to me to
Right,
have
it's
relations
important
with
to
my
you, but let's
siblings.
think about everything she's done to fuck us over and fuck me over. But yet, take her stance on everything.
I mean, I don't know what that means.
You
Everything
don't
she's
know what
done
that
to fuck
means.
us over.
To fuck me over. She hates me, and she talks shit about me all the time, but yet you're gonna sit there and kiss her ass because family's more important. Family's more important. Family is more important.
Again, there's nothing about what we were arguing about. I mean, this was all a specific thing. It had nothing to do with bigger. It really had nothing to do with Danielle at that point. There was no Danielle at all. It was, she was fucking me over by canceling late, right? And I got very angry at my sister, and then I ended up calling my mom and just venting, right? And then I felt, after I vented to my mom, well, why did I do that to her? Why did I involve her? Let me just straighten it out. I don't need to do that to the rest of my family or create that kind of shit. It's hard, that's my family, and it's hard when there's confrontation.
Here what you have to realize is
it wasn't between you and her, right? It had nothing to do with you.
Who's here always?
But it had
friends.
nothing to do with you.
You don't get it. It's just
I don't get it.
No, you don't. It's okay.
Right. Yeah, it was me and my sister dealing with an issue where she pissed me off. And you had to get in there
I
and make
said
it
it's
harder
already
for me.
planned. What is that harder for you? We already have it figured out.
Because
Carrie, if you want to come by
I want her to
and
do the
visit,
right thing.
right? But that's not your job.
Well,
We are here doing this job. We are here doing it. If anybody really cared, they would be standing up front and center.
and that's what she was prepared to do.
Right. After we already
But better late than never.
No, God, no. Oh, sis, what you should have said is, sis, I appreciate it, but we already have it figured out. Don't worry about it. We took the time.
That's what she wanted me to say. But I wanted her to do it because it's the right thing for her to do. It is the right thing for her to do to come here. Mark was here with fucking bells on for 2 hours. He brought dinner and he hung out. We were only gone, my dad was 4 or 5 hours, so Mark was here for half. So that was great. But
it's not your job to teach your siblings what they should do. I mean, that's your issue, is you always want your siblings to be better than you think they are. They are what they are. And you can't change that. Stop thinking you can do that. We are the ones here.
I will never stop thinking people can improve. Because once you do that.
Okay, but you create more issues.
There was no issue.
There was an issue because we had it figured out, and you didn't need to rearrange everything because your sister all of a sudden had a fucking holier than thou moment and felt guilty after 24 hours.
I wasn't going to rearrange. It was just whether she was going to come or not. And I think, and I still think, she should have come.
And she didn't come.
She didn't come, and I talked to her about it today. You didn't make it, sis. Mark was here. It's something you should have done. You should have been there for our anniversary, considering what we're doing for Dad, right? And that's not an issue. I mean, I was furious at her, but that doesn't mean I'm going to make it a make or break thing, right? I mean, she got it. The way I sent the message to her, she understood it. She got it.
I appreciate it. Well, but what you don't realize is, in turn, it's also a slap in my face too, which you don't.
Nothing to do with you.
Oh my God, it does.
I don't know how it has anything to do with you.
I mean, you just don't have. You're so focused.
Well, explain to me how it affects
I'm trying
you.
to explain everything, but you don't listen.
I'm all
and that's
ears.
the problem.
How does it affect
you are
you?
so fucking cement blocked in your ears and your brain.
So explain to me how
because
it affected you.
History is horrible. And it affects us in the long run. And I'm busting my ass for her dad every fucking day.
And I'm completely infuriated at her for that. That's not the issue.
No, but how come you take it out on me?
I didn't take it out on you.
You did take it out on me.
Please don't interrupt me while I'm talking to my sister with negative things
Yeah,
that
because
cause
all of a
me
sudden you're
stress.
fucking kissing her ass, and I'm like, we have it figured out. We don't need additional help.
Being cordial is not kissing ass.
You were kissing her fucking ass
I
like you
was
do
like-
with all your siblings. You kiss their fucking asses when they turn around and your Dan's like, oh, okay, kumbaya. You guys are doing exactly now what I want you to do, but we have to fight for that? That's fucking ridiculous.
Fucking life.
No, it's ridiculous.
No.
For once, stick up for your wife.
You have nothing to do with the argument. You weren't involved in it. That was my issue. That's why I was angry. It
I
had
was
nothing
involved.
to do with you.
It involves
It was
me.
I was the one who was rocked when she said that. I was the one who was pissed. I was the one who was carrying stress and anxiety and disappointment.
And you don't think I was? Because I was pissed off that she could do something.
You were angry. I was angry and disappointed.
Well, I
in
mean,
my sister.
continue to be fucking disappointed because they're never going to step up to the plate. The only time everybody's going to step up to the plate is when he's dead and hands are going to be out.
I'll never stop trying. Right? I'll never stop trying. This is actually healthy. Jesus Christ. There was 500 people in here 20 minutes ago, and now there's 3,000. I can't believe it. But that was, this is...
It's a diss on me, which you don't see it.
I don't see it. It had anything to do with you.
I
think you're highly self-focused, and you're finding connections to you that don't exist. I had nothing to do with you. I'm the one who was dealing with my anger with my sister.
Yeah.
And I was dealing with it like, you need to come. You need, whether you have plans or you need plans,
you
have
still
to
need stop trying to change people that don't want to be changed.
And again,
stop trying to save the fucking world.
I'm not going to stop trying to save the world.
You are trying to save your family and all the fucking bullshit that comes around it. We are here.
I will try.
We are dealing with it. And if they don't want to come and they want to fucking flake at the last minute, we will figure it out like we always do. Leave it alone.
Fine. I'm good leaving it alone. But, just that was it. I don't have to say any more because I think the facts are out there. I mean, people file in, you didn't hear all the facts, but...
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, if people come in the last 5 minutes, they don't know what's going on.
Dan, Lori said, your sister let us both down. It was our day, right?
It was our day.
So it is affecting me in the long run.
No, but she was trying to make good on it.
I got to go to the bathroom for a minute. I got to pee. I can't with this fucking defense of his siblings for not doing what they should do. For the love of Pete.
Yeah, and she's right about that. I mean, completely right. My issue was, please don't make my relationship with my siblings more difficult. We have a difficult family structure that we grew up in. There was always a lot of tension between, my first family and Danielle. And, it's always been there. And I'm trying to be peacemaker.
No, you're not the peacemaker.
I'm trying. And whether I'm successful or not, I stand by. My wife has nothing to do with this, Donna. This argument had nothing to do with my wife. It had to do with my sister making me angry and me trying to work it out with my sister.
Fighting against is inadvertently, it has
she's getting angry over this.
No, you're just fucking clueless and you just fight to the end for your family. And
I fight for everybody.
I'm always the one that loses the situation.
You have nothing to do
yes,
with the argument.
I do.
All right, you have to do with everything, right? You're the center of the fucking universe. She had nothing to do with this argument as far as I'm concerned. It was between me and my sister, right? That's what it was between in my mind. And I'm trying to develop and keep a relationship with my sister, and I want my kids to be friends with her children. I mean, that's just what I want.
You can't change people.
And so that's my own thing.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Stupid because you create so much.
It doesn't affect anything. Whoever's saying that. This is a conversation that I could have had away from my wife, right? If she happened to call at a time when my wife wasn't there, none of this would have happened. It would have just been totally nothing. I'd have been, all right, sis, if you can come, try and get here, because it's something you should really do. It's kind of disappointing when you bail out 3 days before. Imagine how I feel. It's my anniversary, right? It's my wife's anniversary. We do this 365 days a year. And so I was trying to work it out. And had that phone call come at a different time, we wouldn't have had the issue. But that's it. And my dad, thank you. Again, the issue affected us. My sister bailing affected us both equally. It affected me more because I was more angry and hurt and disappointed. Okay, that's no question. It affected both of us. The phone call didn't affect both of us. We had it covered, right? It was already covered. We didn't need her for anything. That phone call was just for me trying to get my sister to do the right thing.
No, the phone
And then
call
I would
affected-
feel better.
That's what you don't see is the phone call still affected me.
Only,
You
what
would-
if you weren't there? You wouldn't even have known about
You would
it.
have told me about it, and it still would have
Right,
affected
but
me the,
if I-
the same way.
I never would have told you about it.
Yes,
She
you
just would have showed
You
up.
fucking called your mom. You would have told me about it, and it would have affected
I called
me.
my mom outside, not in front of
You
you.
would have told me about it.
I might have.
regardless.
I might
And
have.
it would have affected me the same
But we
way.
wouldn't have had this fight, right?
It would have. It would have. Because I would have gotten mad.
All right,
You
we
would have
just.
you would have gotten triggered.
Uh-huh.
What was that?
I don't know. Sure, you're somebody that. I don't know. Let's see.
Here, move. The notice unclears right there. Submit.
All right. Yeah. Whatever we did, I knew we weren't violating any community guidelines. That is for sure. So whoever did that, but it's
That was
certainly-
stupid that people would report that. I mean, come
What-
on, get a
report
fucking
what?
clue.
You
I,
know,
well, you
that
didn't
we're
let me
having a little
see.
counseling
You
here?
didn't let me know. Yeah, Danielle, I care for Ed, and so it does. Thank you, Lil. It does involve me.
No, the phone call didn't involve her. Whoever said that, the care and the canceling certainly affected both of us, but the phone call didn't. The phone call was between she and I.
Yes, but it was figured out. We didn't need her to make accommodations. Let her go with her friends. I already figured it out. Done. Period. And that's what you should have said.
Take a poll, and then I'll understand.
No, Dan still won't because he's stubborn and he believes what I still believe.
It's embarrassing me. This is my choice to talk about this.
He's the one who brought it up.
I think this is healthy.
He's the one who brought it up.
I think it's healthy to come and talk about your issues and understand the way the other person feels. And I will tell you, there's no better marriage counselor than social media, because there's 3,000 people on here with a bullshit button, right? And you have to.
Well, there's a difference. Do you learn from the bullshit button, or do you still thinking your same way?
Do you? I mean,
Yes.
I admitted my fault. I'm not saying I'm not
There's
wrong.
nothing that I'm at fault of. I just said
That we disagree on. We disagree.
Right.
I think you should have butted out of my phone call.
No,
and
because
everything
I
would have been
wanted you
fine.
to know.
And then I shouldn't have overreacted. I mean, that's as simple as it is.
I just wanted you to know that we had it figured out. So
I
she
know
didn't
we
need
had
to
it
do
figured
that.
out.
Hi,
I'm quite
Shauna.
aware of that.
How are you doing, girl? Where's my penis?
It's not about your wife coming first. I mean, do you think my wife doesn't come first? Look, I mean, I'm here every day. My wife is my life. It's not, of course she comes first. I have a family that I
Your
love.
family comes first.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. You have chosen your family over me all the time.
That
and
is-
that's okay.
that
You
is preposterous.
It's not preposterous.
Well, again, now we're devolving into I don't know what, but this is about a phone call. That's what this is about.
Thank you, Lil. The kitchen sink. Well, we all have different views than each other, right? It's not just me. It's him. We both have different views, and that's okay.
But the thing is, I
The thing
clearly
is
overreacted. I
it's
clearly
okay.
was triggered.
This is marriage. People have issues, and they talk about them. That we choose to do this on our platform.
This is not an overwhelmingly important issue. It's already been resolved. We've already moved past it. It's just getting out and discussing
Hi,
it.
Ames.
And it's not necessarily unhealthy, because no matter how she walks away angry or I walk away pissed, we have a better understanding of how the other person feels. Now I do have a better understanding of where she's coming from, because she's incorporating the past, right? And I, as a lawyer, I'm pretty trained to not do that.
This is not a lawyerly thing.
But it's just the way I think, right?
Right,
So
which is
I'm looking
horrible.
at it. So I think this is a very healthy kind of a back and forth. Happy anniversary. We had a great anniversary. Don't be fooled. That's the beauty of what we can do. We can argue, and then we can move past it. And that's the key to any successful
Siblings
relationship.
and in-law issues are horrible, especially with our dynamics.
With our family,
It
they're 10
doesn't
times
work
worse.
well because there's a lot of history
From,
behind it.
from 30, 40 years ago.
And there's a lot of trauma.
Stuff that I wasn't even aware of with my siblings, you know.
There's a
I
lot
had
of
different
trauma that
experience
I
than my
have, and I
siblings.
expect him to have my back and a lot of issues with his siblings, but he wants to kumbaya everything. And I also agree that his wife should always come first. And I said that in the argument.
And
I
again,
said,
I don't understand why this is a wife thing. This is a telephone call between me and my sister, and it had nothing. The telephone call
it did
itself.
have something to do
It
with
wouldn't,
me.
because if you had somewhere else, you wouldn't even have known
You would
about
have
it.
told
It
me
had
about
nothing
it.
to do with
you'd have been like, oh, guess what sis did? And I would have said, we don't need her.
Okay,
I
well,
would
if I
still said the
didn't
same
tell
thing.
you about it and you didn't hear it, you wouldn't even know about it. So it really doesn't affect you.
It did affect.
Only
it affected,
because you heard it.
It affected
Or I shouldn't
how
have
the way
answered the phone.
It affected.
I should have just waited and
It
answered the phone
affected the
later.
way you treated me.
I didn't
for the,
treat you with anything. I said,
yes,
just
you
please
did.
don't
No, that's
interfere
not
with
what
me
you
and
said.
my sister.
That's not what you said.
Okay, whatever I said, I admitted that I was triggered and overreacted. We've admitted that. I don't know where the issue is. What you're failing to admit is that, yeah, I might have a little something there, that, you know, where you don't want to interfere with my trying to smooth things over with my siblings, because that's very, very important to me. Very important to me. The most important thing in my life is
But
my
that's
family.
the thing, is that
My
he's
whole
worried
family.
about how
I
he
take
was
care of my
affected.
nephew, my
He
other
does-
nephew,
right.
my dad,
Again,
my mom,
here
my
we
sister,
go.
Mark.
Again, you
Everybody.
take care of everybody else.
Okay, are you saying that you're uncared for? Do I not take care of you?
In what way?
In any particular way, in any way. Am I perfect? Fuck no. Am I? No, I'm not. But are you saying I don't take care of you? I don't support you? I mean, that's kind of, you know,
Your family.
disingenuous.
Well, all right.
Your family. I'm saying, you're saying me. I have always supported you. There have been times when you know, I've been really angry at my family and my sister. Before dementia? I mean, there are times when I've gotten really angry.
But it always circles back
to me trying to smooth things over, because that's my nature. I don't write people off as easily as other people.
But you got to look at the way they treat other people in your family. That
Right.
should be
And
important to you.
it was very
And you
important to
don't
me. And
Look
it was very-
at the whole picture.
It was very important to me that she was trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, but
After
she still
fucked up,
didn't do the right thing. She
No.
still didn't come, and you're still fighting and having this stance.
because we didn't. I mean,
no,
after,
don't make excuses.
I'm not. I'm just saying
You
after
are.
that, I didn't really call her again and say, you need to come. Of course, it would have been the right thing to do, would be to come, right? That's the right thing to do.
And she still didn't
She
do it.
didn't do it. That's right. But that has nothing to do with the phone call.
It does.
Right?
It
Nothing
does.
to do with our issue.
It does, because
It didn't even happen yet. I mean, she didn't not come until yesterday.
we're on a standstill. It's never going to get resolved. That will never get resolved.
It doesn't have to get resolved. I've already admitted my part. You just haven't admitted yours.
Because I don't think I did anything wrong.
But that's the way I feel, and you really aren't giving my feelings much credence.
You don't give my feelings much credence.
Again,
either.
and that's when someone responds like that, when you say you're not doing this for me, and their response is, well, you don't do that for me. That's not a very healthy, productive response.
Yeah, and Deanna's
Right?
taking
It's
care
not-
of her
it's
son.
just- it's
and that's the
deflection.
way. And that's the way she.
It's
shits.
deflecting away
That's
from
the way
the
she
actual
shits on
issue.
you. Is she leaves everything to you. Yeah. Thanks, Kim. You didn't have to do that.
It was our 28th anniversary.
Joyful. We should have the whole family over and have a kumbaya moment.
I'm all for a kumbaya moment.
Not me. I'm over it.
Okay? Well, I'll never be over it.
I know
That's
you
the
won't,
difference.
and that's the issue.
And should I? Should I just write my family off? Is that what you want me just not talk
I
to my
want you to
sister?
fucking take a stance and stick to it and stop going back because you want to teach her how to do the right thing. She is 60, whatever she is. She's done. This is what she's going to do. You need to get that through your head. You can't change anybody. The only person you can change is yourself.
All I was trying to do is get her to do the right thing on that particular occasion.
Well, guess what? She
That's
still
it.
didn't. She still didn't do the right thing.
She did not.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
Dan is a waffler.
Fucking waffler.
You're
I'm
a
the
waffler.
opposite of a waffler.
You are a fucking waffler.
Not a
You are a
waffler.
fucking waffler. That's what you do. You're a waffler.
All right.
You are a waffler. Waffle, waffle.
What am I waffling on?
Waffle, waffle.
And actually, one more fucking Danielle is right. Where are my mods? Where are my fucking mods? Nothing, Pop. Nothing. There's the amen.
He's the waffler. Dan is the waffler in everything. I never get full
Start
support.
muting.
You know,
Start
here's the
muting.
thing. He never takes a stand
had an
for
amazing
me,
anniversary.
ever. He
We
never
got-
says, you know what, my wife is number one. You can go fuck yourself and fuck you for making her life miserable. Period. We had a
That would
plan.
go over very well.
Exactly, and you won't do it. Again, you sit
You
and
are my number one.
No, I'm
and
not.
You know it.
I am not.
No, you know
Not
it.
when your
You're
family
just trying
comes
to win
into
an
play.
argument.
No, I am not.
know you're
This
number
is
one.
not a win or lose. I lose every
You,
fucking time. I don't
You
win
didn't
in this
win
situation.
or lose in this case.
I lose with your family. I mean,
Again, that's the point. It didn't involve Danielle at all, right?
Oh, Lord.
It didn't
It
involve
did
her.
involve me.
It
That's what you're not
involved
saying.
whether she was going to show up or not.
It involves me.
And we had
you're
already
not
taken care of
admitting
it.
to the. You're not admitting to the involvement.
It
'Cause you're
involved
not saying it.
it involved both of us until we solved the problem 5 minutes after it arrived.
I
right?
solved it while she was sitting here on
Right,
the fucking
and
couch.
I'll do it, and that was the end of it. But that's not the end of it for me. I still wanted her to do the right thing. That's it. That's what I wanted.
Again, she's 62, 63. She should know what the right thing is.
Absolutely.
And she fucked up, and you fucked up.
And we all fuck up, right?
I didn't fuck up there.
No, but you shouldn't have done what you did when I was on the phone call.
I just said we
That's it.
haven't figured out.
Right, and when I please don't talk or
No,
shut the fuck
what you
up
did
or
when you
whatever I
said shut the fuck up, it triggered me more, and I said we haven't figured out.
Right,
End of story.
right, and that's exactly what happened.
End of story.
That is exactly it. I turned her. What is he coughing on? That's exactly what happened.
I gave him a
She
cookie.
triggered me. I turned around. I triggered her, and then she kept coming back. And that happens. That happens.
No, but the fact that you keep trying to change your sister into doing something.
I want to be.
You choose to see what you want. That's the problem with you. When it comes to your
My
family,
sister is not on TikTok.
she might be. We'll hear about this, I'm sure, at some point. Or Mark will be like, ah.
Again, but we were, it was honest. There's nothing we said that wasn't true. She knows it. She knows it, right? She's not dumb. It just, sometimes it takes a little while for Salingers to see, the truth.
No, I'm not jealous of his sister. Never.
It's not a jealousy thing.
That's not a jealousy thing. It's a
it's-
lot more
it's
to
different.
it than that.
Yeah. There is a history there. I mean, there's a multiple history there, right? When you were small, she was there, she was good to you when you were real small,
For
right?
a limited short of time.
Yeah. I mean, and I wasn't there at that time, and she was good to you. They gave you a car.
Until she wasn't.
Did she give you that car?
She did not. David.
Her
did.
husband.
Yeah.
Her husband gave you your first car. All right, next topic. Too many siblings. I have 5 siblings.
Danielle's jealous. This is the least thing I'm jealous of. I would just like to be first once in a while, and I never am. So butt out when you don't know the situation.
Hey, listen. When she left to go to the bathroom, I did not argue. I waited till she got back. Actually, she was listening the whole time and participating. Let's talk tampons. Cecilia, you can teach an old dog new tricks.
No, you can't.
Even my dad.
You,
learns new
you
tricks.
haven't learned.
That dog we can't
you
teach
haven't,
not to bark.
You haven't learned new tricks. I tried to teach you for a long time. It doesn't work. So that's a false accusation.
She's Queen Bee. That's a great song by Lorde.
I'm not Queen Bee. I just want what's right.
No, I'm talking about the song.
I just
song.
want you to do what's right. Period. That's it. Stop
That has got to stop.
it. What if she just wants attention?
I know she wants.
I mean, then don't get dogs and animals if you don't like what they do. She's just looking for some love. She doesn't like when we squabble. Squabble up.
This ain't
Kendrick
squabbling.
Lamar. This is squabbling.
You're so far away. Does anybody know?
Carrie gets dementia. I'm not
the
taking care of
words
her.
to the song.
I would never take care of her.
Who?
Your sister.
Sure you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, you're taking care of my dad.
Yeah.
Who would have ever thought that?
No, but I would not take care of anybody
Sure
else in
you
your
would.
family. Oh God. Here we
I
go.
believe that underneath, I believe you would.
I wouldn't.
Beyond all this, that's the thing about Danielle that I see that people don't see is underneath all this, there is a heart of gold. For real. And you can see it in the way she deals with my dad. It's just sometimes hard to look past the front. But she is an absolute angel in reality and what she does every day. And I know that she would take care of my sister. I know she would. Or Mark or whoever else it was. I believe you would.
You gotta stop expecting the expectation. You start.
I know it's not an
You have
expectation.
to
It's
stop thinking there's expectation.
I just
you
believe.
expect
Hey, by the
people
way,
to do something that they
let's
want
do
to
this
do.
real quick. By the way, because there's people on here. Please, please, please visit my link in my bio and go to the website for the poker, the Alzheimer's poker tournament. It is coming up like on the 24th, and we need players. This is right now a grand prize. This is a drum
Same Mama
snare
for Boys.
from the
Same.
Violent Femmes that was used in a
Ever.
concert. This was played. You can see where it
Yes,
was.
Connie.
Where it was
Very.
played and signed by the entire band. And this will be a grand prize for the poker tournament. And believe me, I don't want to
No,
give this
Joe.
thing up because this is really cool and will look really cool on a wall, especially if you are a music fan. A used in a concert and signed by the Violent Femmes. If you sign up, go to the website, go to the link in my bio, give whatever you can give. All the money goes to the Alzheimer's Association. It's all tax deductible, and you can help beat this frickin' disease. You can help people like my dad. You can help people like Danielle and I
going
that don't
in a nursing
have
home.
that don't have 2,000 people sitting on social media. There are people out there doing this in the dark. They're doing it in obscurity and nobody knows, and they're struggling.
I am, Bob.
Please.
This has been years.
If you enjoy the content,
Years.
let's help beat the damn disease. The link is in my bio. If someone could post it here, we can. And if you can go and sign up for the poker tournament, you can give anything you want, and it's tax deductible. But if you give $100 or more, you'll automatically be entered in the poker tournament, and you can win this. And there's not a whole lot of players. A lot of people are donating, but less than 100. So there's not going to be a lot of players. This is a really cool grand prize. I like it. I don't want to give it up, but
No, she wouldn't take care of me. She can't even take care of
I
anybody
think
else.
she would. I believe she would. I would hope she would. I would hope. It's my sister, and I think she was raised the way that you take care of
Yeah,
family.
we can see that. She's taking care of family.
It is virtual. You don't have to leave your home. It's an hour and a half. It is the easiest hour and a half. And there will be players. John Sparrow from the Violent Femmes will be there. You may be playing with one of the Violent Femmes. There may be some other people that will agree to play. So you never know who you're going to be playing against. And just please, if nothing else, give something to Alzheimer's. Something to help fight this disease. We need to beat it. The government's pulling back on funding for all sorts of, scientific research. We really need some help with this because my dad is just one of millions and millions of people and millions of families suffering from this. Alzheimer's does not just affect the person that is suffering from the disease. It affects the entire family. I have a Violent Femme next to me. I love this Violent Femme.
Bye, Sam. Love ya. Thanks, Rose. You get a little.
Right, I'm
you get-
deflecting to Alzheimer's.
you get- you
It's
get-
not a deflection. It's just real.
You get a little bit of.
That's a real thing. It's coming up on the 24th. Please visit the website. If someone could put it up there, I'll pin it.
Is your
And
sister
it's
going to
in my
play on the
bio.
poker tournament?
What's that?
Is your sister going to play in the poker tournament?
I'll ask her. I'll ask her. Dirty dishes, Danielle is of course being affected by me and I'm affected by her. It's a mutual thing, right? And that's what we're trying to work out so that she doesn't hurt me or trigger me so that I overreact and
I mean,
hurt
you
her.
got to realize that she's affecting a lot. She's living.
It's a difficult relationship.
Her son is also living in a place where
she should be a little more grateful. That's correct. She should be bending over backwards to come over and give us relief and help. We're doing a lot. But, again, just because someone else doesn't come through doesn't mean I'm not going to do the right thing. Even if she never comes through, I'm never going to stop doing what I believe is right. Because once you do that, once you give up on your own values and your morals, you're done. I mean, what else is left after
But
that?
Adam and Dave get complete passes, yes. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Thanks, Nancy. I'm going to tell you why, because they don't live here. Adam and Dave don't live here. So they get complete passes. It's the people who live here that don't give the complete passes, that moved here to help take care of their family.
Well, the point is, it's not that if she had said, I can't do it, that would have been different. But she agreed to do it. And then 3 days before, tried to weasel out. And that is completely unacceptable and unacceptable to me. And I dealt with it with her. And that's why she was calling, right? She's calling back because I made it pretty clear that was a shitty thing to do. It was a shitty thing to do to me and Danielle, who spend 365 days a year taking care of your dad, and she got it, not that I guess I let her off. I should have been more forced than Danielle, but Danielle made it difficult for me to do that.
No, do not
But
say that.
I believe that she should have come last night and I wanted her to come for some period of time, just to do the right thing. That's it. Do the right thing, sis. And I will continue. I'm not.
Oh, hi, Tina. Thank you. You're a waffler. You should have been more forceful.
Wife is always first. That's a ridiculous statement.
It's not a ridiculous
Of course,
statement.
wife is always first, right? It's not wife isn't first. This didn't have to do with my wife. It was really me and my sister. I wanted my sister to do the right thing.
But it did
and
affect
Danielle
me,
was
is
so
what you
angry
know.
at her that she's just saying, fuck her.
No, when it happened,
in your own
I
way.
was very calm.
You were calm when it
And
happened.
when it happened, I said, don't worry about it, Dan. We have it figured out.
And we
I was
figured it
very
out.
respectful.
Right.
And I wanted you to know, but when she called back to Waffle 24 hours later, that pissed me off because fuck you, we've already made arrangements.
And for me, I thought, okay, she's doing the right thing. That's what I thought, right? Everyone fucks up. Nobody is perfect. Not her, even though she thinks it, not me, and I may be less perfect than her.
In this situation, I'm perfect.
Well,
in this situation, I never claim I'm perfect in every situation, but in this situation, you got protective over your family. You got triggered because I involved myself in something that was already done.
You were interfering with
It was
me
something
and my sister.
I said
I still wanted her to do the right
and
thing.
she still didn't do the right thing.
I still wanted her to.
And she still didn't do the right thing.
And she's going to pay the consequences for that.
Really? Okay. I'd love to see the consequences.
I already talked about it
Right,
today.
I'm
I spoke
sure.
to her today already.
Well, whatever.
Whatever, you're blowing that off?
Well, no, because
I
I don't think you did. I want her to feel the wrath that you gave me for that. And you were way too calm, and you should have put your foot down and say, sis, we're done. We already have it arranged, but thank you for trying 24 hours after the fact. You should have already been here. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I would have literally said, sis, thank you, but it's figured out. If you want to spend time with your dad during the day while we're gone, do it. But we already have the logistics figured out. Period. End of story.
That's almost exactly what I said.
No, it's not.
I mean, we already had it covered, but I still wanted her to come and help Andrew. I think it's appropriate for her to be here. It's not the grandchild's job to do it.
It's not.
He stood up and he stepped up to do it for his parents.
He did.
For his parents. But it's still my sister's responsibility. And I wanted her to fulfill that.
Well, she's not fulfilling shit.
Well, I still have expectations of her.
And we are taking the brunt of most of the expectations you have in her. You've already been wiping her ass for many years, and it's still not working. And she still doesn't give a shit.
Well, she obviously gives a shit.
She doesn't give a shit.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Disney.
Andrew is a rock star because Andrew saw it. And
Andrew
he
is
knew.
a fucking rock star.
He stepped up to the plate and he made sure. He even talked to him. He said, "Mom, I talked to Dad. You're going." Andrew did that. My son,
Yeah, Andrew and I had a long
who
talk.
literally doesn't have an obligation, but stepped up to the plate because his family doesn't.
Yeah, no, I explained to Andrew exactly what happened, and his position was she's going to the concert. That's what the way a son
He
should
told
be.
me. He already told me. He goes,
I
"Mom,
know,
you're
'cause
going."
he and I spoke for an hour.
No, but
We
he
had a
told me
long
before he
talk.
talked to you.
No, he didn't.
He did.
I'm sorry, but you're incorrect in that. Because he hadn't. He's all,
He
why
did.
Why isn't she going?
He told me
that's
before.
what she said. No?
And yes, he did. And he said, "Mom, you're going." And I said, "I don't know if I
Okay,
am."
well then that's a weird conversation to have prior to our
He said after that
conversation.
he talked to you because he wanted you to see your wrongs.
Well, again, Andrew agreed with me, so you were incorrect. Andrew said that's kind of fucked up what you did. That was Andrew's position, so you were incorrect and misrepresenting Andrew's position.
Okay.
I'm just going to put it out there. You can bring him
Okay.
in; he'll tell you.
Okay. No,
We
we're not
have-
bringing Andrew into
I'm
this
just saying.
shit. We're not doing that.
Well, you're misrepresenting what he said.
No. Andrew was playing both sides. So you can fight all you want on that.
I'm not fighting. I'm just
You
saying
are.
that's what he told me. You want me to misrepresent it? Gina, it's not about my wife not coming first. I mean, do you understand? Did you hear the original issue?
Yes, people heard it and they have their own
Listen,
opinions.
everyone has their own opinion, and
That's
that's
what I
fine.
said.
But they're not all for you, right?
No.
They're about split.
I know, Marcy. I lose with the family. It doesn't matter. I will always lose against his family.
I
And
don't know
that's
how she lost. She
that's-
was not involved in the entire conversation. It had nothing to do with her.
Yeah, I'm
it was
still
whether my
involved.
sister was going to come and sit
But
with Andrew.
how you don't see that that's not me
that-
being involved, it's
It was
crazy
whether
to
she
me.
was going to come and sit with Andrew. That was the only issue at that point. You were free to go. There was nothing holding us back. We were free thanks to Andrew. The history does play a big part,
Andrew,
obviously.
Dad's saying that you didn't tell
I thought you weren't going to involve
Well,
him
he
and
just
put him in the
said,
middle
he
of this.
just said, "What about me?" Because he heard you.
Okay, so you want to put him in? Go ahead.
What happened?
Nothing.
Dad, oh. He does have Mama's back. He always has Mama's back.
Andrew is a straight shooter.
3 beers?
What?
He's getting reamed, that's why. He wanted to bring up this topic and he's getting reamed.
Did we not have a conversation about what happened? Did you and I not talk?
Yeah, but-
Did you not call me on the phone and we had a long conversation about why we were fighting?
We did.
Did I explain to you exactly why we were fighting?
Yeah.
Did I admit
Mom
that?
didn't tell me.
Did I admit that
Because
I
I
was?
wouldn't tell him. I didn't want to involve
Did
him
I
in it.
admit that I was partly wrong in that we were both wrong in our behaviors?
I think I pointed it out to you.
Okay, well, I've completely admitted my portion. Why are you laughing, Andrew?
Because,
It's not a joke.
because he
Don't-
said that.
Don't
he told,
lie for
He's
her,
not.
dude.
I'm not.
This
He
is
literally
serious.
told me that. He goes, "I had to talk with Dad."
All right, Andrew, I mean, you want to tell the truth? You can tell it. You can sit there. But,
We
you
talked
know,
about it.
It's not funny.
I just think that the conversation's funny.
Well, because he's trying to plead his point. I told him, you told me before you talked to him that you're going to go. You said, "Mom, you're going."
Yeah.
And then that was it. And then you had to talk, but Dad's saying you didn't tell me that before the conversation. I said he did because he hadn't
Andrew,
talked to you yet.
Did you tell her she's going before or after we spoke? Don't look at her.
He's not
Did
looking
you
at
tell
me.
me before or after you and I spoke? I know the answer. I'm asking you, and
Think
you know the
it was
answer as
after?
well. Yeah, it was after. Contrary to what your mom was saying, it was after because we discussed it in a rational, non-hot way. I didn't bash you as the mother. I told him why your mom and dad were fighting and we were both wrong in our own ways. That's what I told him. And that's correct. He told you that after we spoke, that you're going.
Run, Andrew. Sorry, we have an Aussie cat right here. Cat butt. Sorry about
Ozzy.
that. Ozzy. This cat right here is a god-awful cat. This is a mini terrorist right here. This is a mini terrorist. He's purring, but don't get this cute face and this cute purr. He is a mini terrorist.
Just got him with me today. He was trying to nibble on my earlobes.
Yeah. He's a mini terrorist, these cats. Yeah.
I had to pee. Listen, Andrew is a big boy, and he got, Andrew does not pick sides.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by big boy?
I'm saying you're an
that
adult.
Was rude.
We're not putting Andrew in the middle. He's very well aware what's going on, and I deal with Andrew the same way I deal with my sister. I want to make a big fucking kumbaya, and I don't denigrate his mother to him. The way I described our argument was that we were both mutually at fault.
Because I wouldn't tell Andrew.
We're both mutually at fault, and here's what happened. That's what I told him. And he listened to it, and he said, "You're going." He said, "Mom, you're going."
Andrew, we fucked up. We should have named Sweet Pea Sharon.
You should name her
That's what
Sharon.
we're
Should have been Ozzy and Sharon. Yeah, Sharon. Because
Ozzy and we couldn't do that. Well, not with our relationship. They're fucking brother and sister.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sleep upstairs. Mel, where's the mods? Don't be putting ideas in her head.
You are watching the Osbournes? I really like them. I don't know why. I mean, they're such a conflicted couple. Maybe that's why I feel like I can relate to the Osbournes.
Listen, we're not on any couch. You got to realize we worked this out already. Now we're getting behind it. That was before the concert. We went. We had a great time. We're not going to come on here and have this about like an ongoing issue that still has consequences. We're having this discussion, and hopefully it's helpful to people.
By the way, he wanted to bring it up. I knew it was going to get heated, so I knew because I still believe I'm right.
I know, and I believe that we're all wrong. You believe
Jersey
you're
said
right.
Ozzy listens to Sharon.
You believe you're right, and I believe we're all wrong. That's the difference in our positions.
Yeah, well, whatever. It is what it is. I will
Ozzy
always.
passed away?
No, he has not.
Ozzy's still alive.
He hasn't passed yet.
You act like you even care.
What?
You
Yeah,
act like
about
you even
Ozzy.
I mean, I know who he is. I watched Danielle watched that damn show, so I watched that damn show.
You watched it?
Their
reality
reality
show?
show. Like, you were a small kid, man.
I loved it.
Your mom loved that show. That was one of the only real reality shows there was. 'Cause you can't script.
I
You
really
can't
liked.
script Ozzy.
I really liked the Gene Simmons one too, and I know you hate it, but Family Jewels, I love that.
I mean, that
too.
dude's such a pig.
Kiss
He's a
up.
misogynistic pig.
Well, he is, but
I mean, I just don't have respect for men like
but
that.
so was Ozzy at some
Weinstein,
point.
fucking Diddy. I don't have respect for that shit.
Sharon. But,
Epstein.
but so was Ozzy in a way until he got sick and needed the
I'm
wife.
sure he was.
Always,
And
they come back needing the wife.
I respect people like the femmes, who
Jesus.
are just real people and not fucking so
I mean,
full of their
Gene-
celebrity
James-
that
Gene
they think
Simmons
they can
is-
go and fuck anything they want.
Gene
and
Simmons is not
they're
a good.
entitled to it.
But Ozzy wasn't a good.
The Gene Simmons with the fucking long tongue.
Yeah.
That guy.
But they were all not well. I mean, they were all not good to their wives, right? But in the end, when they need their wives, guess who's here? Us. Despite all the fucking disgustingness our husbands give to us.
I've never cheated on you in my entire
I'm
life.
not just talking about
Ozzy's
cheating.
been good, Sharon, for
And none of my kids
Wow.
will cheat. They know. My kids know. They've been raised to know you don't cheat on your wife or your spouse. You don't do it.
Oh, I do love the Sylvester Stallone show too. I really do.
Frank Stallone follows me.
And their wives always keep them back.
So
Right,
she
keep them
watches
back.
the fucking Stallone show, and one day
Jesus.
I get all excited because I see Stallone's following me, and then I look a little closer,
Frank.
and it's fucking Frank. But still, he was in Rocky. He was just singing in Rocky, so I'm all Frank Stallone, and I go in, and I'm all, Danielle, fucking Frank Stallone's following us, and she's like, who's Frank Stallone? Well, you watch the damn show, you know who it is. Again, she cut me off a little bit,
Yeah.
Cut me off, because, Frank watches my channel. Oh, who the fuck is Frank? Who's Frank?
I mean,
Are you Frank?
You came out. I was swimming, and he's like this. I'm swimming, and I'm like, what?
I'm all Stallone follows.
No, he's
Stallone
like this.
follows me.
He's trying to get my attention, right?
Stallone.
So I'm coming
And
back.
she's all, who?
I'm like, what? He's all, Stallone follows me. I'm like, Sylvester? No, Frank. And I was like, ugh, get out of here.
Stole my thunder. Just stole it. I mean, Frank's a Stallone, right? He looks a little like Sylvester. Shannon put the hammer down at the end of the Aussie thing. My dad is fine. He's sitting right in there. In fact, you want to grab these? See, showable? Let me see. Hi, Baxi. How you doing, Pop? How are you doing?
Who are you?
Are you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Hang on, let me show you some.
What?
Hang on, Pop. I'm just gonna, if you want to grab that. My Pops is sitting here. He just finished his dinner. How are you doing, Dad?
I don't know, I just finished dinner.
I know you did.
What's all this stuff?
This is 1 million people that you're talking to all over the world, Pop. They're all over the world. We don't know who they are. They're just people, and they all love you, Pop.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's something.
That's something, Pop. So he's doing all right. I'm not gonna keep the. You got it, Pop. I'm not gonna keep it there because he's not in shape to be on camera, but he is fine. It's getting harder, you know, to when he's in a position where I'm comfortable putting him on a live situation. It's just getting a little harder.
Oh, good. So they're going to be.
But that's the
midnight?
nature of the frickin' disease. It's a sad thing, but
Just take mom out of the
I
picture.
know. This is my whole life.
What?
Dad just cutting me out of his life.
what are you talking about? You're not in the picture there.
Right, because you took it
Oh.
all on you.
I put it on me.
Feels like my whole life.
The
28
hip
years.
is fine. The hip is not much of an issue right now. He's, not too far from being where he was before, but the catheter, the UTIs,
Stop eating that.
that makes it really difficult. If we could eliminate the UTIs, and when that we have an appointment at the end of the month with the surgeon, and hopefully we're going to get that catheter out, and we might be able to see a little incremental improvement once that comes out. It'll be easy for him to rehabilitate and to walk because he won't have that cord that distracts him because he doesn't know what it is. And we can put a regular, undergarment on him so we don't have to.
Blankets.
We
I'm
won't
trying
have to
to
worry. It'll
preserve
be a
my
lot
couches.
easier once he gets that catheter out.
Nick Simmons?
London, I need to
knew he was
get
gonna be a
busy
singer.
writing. It's been really hard since I haven't written a lot since the surgery. Our lives, and Danielle's as well, has changed dramatically since that hip surgery. What we're called upon to do every day is,
Thanks, Ann.
is increased by exponentially from what we were doing before. We went from basically babysitters to a man who was fairly independent and could take care of himself, except he couldn't remember anything, to real caregivers, to where, everything, he's dependent on us for almost everything right now.
I know, Wendy, it's horrible, right?
Kim, the caregiving can be stressful, but I will
honey.
tell you,
Right.
even during when we were fighting, and at each other's throats on Saturday, it was Friday night and Saturday night. The caregiving, we don't use care. She put him to bed Friday night.
I
She
took
did
him
the
a
whole
shower,
fucking thing.
I did everything.
I'm outside stewing, and I come back. I'm all, fuck, I gotta get him to bed. And I come back in. She's already. Thank God that caregiving comes first. That's our first priority.
I don't take away from it.
Above everything
I do
else,
what I gotta do.
our responsibility is to
Oxford?
take care of that man. So that's what
It's
we
not
do.
poor Andrew. Poor Andrew's fine. Andrew doesn't
Andrew's
feel.
learning how to deal with problems by openly discussing them.
We don't hide anything
Right?
from our kids,
That's
by
the
the
way
way.
you deal with issues,
Yeah.
is you put them out in the open and you talk about it. And you may not resolve it during the conversation. There may be a standoff right now between Danielle and I, but believe me, she
know
has a
where
better
someone is.
idea of why I did what I did. And I can't say that, even though she denies it, she does. And she will absorb it over the next couple of days, and I will absorb what she said. And that's the way we do.
He'll absorb it when his penis is in my vagina.
Donna, we are exhausted.
Sorry, Andrew.
That is absolutely true.
Now you can.
1:30.
Are you kidding me? And what time do you have to work?
I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, good. But you're taking.
Danielle's family is coming here. Like, they're coming.
Not my. I mean, he's my family, but
Yeah,
he's here
it's
for
your
Andrew.
family. I know, your family.
So the cats apparently have an appointment. This is not going to work. You're going to have to take them because I have a 12:30 to 1:30 appointment
When?
tomorrow.
I mean, I have to something I have to do tomorrow. I have to write something and go to the post
Okay,
office.
well, you can do it after I'm done.
Well, I'll do it.
Or
and then
before.
it's not a big huge thing I have to do.
Yeah, I'm going to be gone from 12:30 to 1:30.
Mark is not hungry. Mark eats.
What's this pizza?
That's what I made for dinner.
Why is it so thick?
Rule 26F conference. Ari must be a lawyer. Just to me.
Don't
I mean,
stop
it's
defending
incredible.
yourself.
Stop defending myself. All right,
People
I
have
will stop.
opinions, remember? Your opinions are yours,
And
and
I
so is
can't
everybody
voice my
else's.
opinion?
Well,
They're
you've already
voicing
voiced
theirs.
it. Everybody heard you already 20 times over.
Not the people come in and out and in
Obviously,
and out and in and out.
oh, well, Jesus. Lord, give me the strength. And you guys think
I mean,
I'm
this
irritated.
drama
And you think
is
I'm irritated
beyond
over
anything.
Ed? This guy is.
Here we go.
Somebody asked me the other day and said, who's harder to take care of? This guy. Oh, what's that face for? Here we go. Drama king. Drama king.
Queen.
No, you're a king.
Queen.
Are you a girl?
No, I'm not a drama anything.
Yes,
hate
you
drama.
are. You're rolling your head back
hate
and forth.
drama. I'm massaging my neck.
Yeah,
it's kind
okay.
of tight right
With
now.
that- and see-
my neck is
oh.
a little tight and it hurts, so I'm just
Oh.
moving it around.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Grandpa said, I'm going to tell your mom
just
and you
said I'm-
Andrew for something.
You still hungry?
But we were fine in the bedroom this morning. I have no complaints right now.
After a couple slaps in the face.
All
but
we're
I'm good.
doing is rehashing an issue that we've already passed,
Sandy, I had 2 glasses
and we're
today already.
rehashing it in a way that
Yes,
is,
that's true, Marcy. At least Ed thanks me. He thanks me multiple times a day.
okay. So I'm gonna have to call bullshit on this because for the last 3 weeks, and if she doesn't admit it right now, she's completely dishonest.
In
But
the
I
midst,
have been
in,
I have been
hold on,
making a
but
point
hold
to
on.
say thank
but
you
you
for
haven't
everything.
in the last couple days. But
No,
on
not the
Friday
last 2
night,
days when we've been angry.
He was pissed off Friday night, and he was like, "I said thank you for putting my dad to bed."
Well, because after I came in, remember I said a minute ago, I realized I got to go put him to bed. And I got up and she had already done it. And I walked in and I said, even though I was pissed and angry at her, I said, I just want to thank you for doing that.
Marla.
And then there was no answer,
Hold on,
right?
give me a minute.
And then I said,
Hold on.
I said, thank you.
Marla, give me a minute. It's all a figure of speech, girl. Don't think you're pulling one over on me. There you have it, Marla. Because I said, Lord, give me the strength, and you have the like.
Marla,
you have the little
we're not-
backhanded
we're not
cowards behind them.
I don't think she's an atheist. In fact,
Thank
I
you.
know she's not.
Thank you for
because
telling me what I
she is-
am.
She's quite spiritual.
I'm spiritual.
She
I
does
don't
not-
believe in the Lord or the God. I don't believe in that. That means I'm an
I think
atheist.
she just doesn't believe more in organized religion. But she's definitely spiritual. She believes in shit like the afterlife and her mom visiting her. I know she believes that stuff.
I've been
So-
outwardly saying I'm very spiritual.
and for me,
And it's a
I'm-
figure of speech,
I'm
Marla.
agnostic on the religion.
Do you know that people say things like, hey, we're
Our-
prayers, we don't mean God or whatever floats your boat. You can use your prayers
Your God
and
is your God. Her God is her God.
Mine is just asking for
Everyone's
support,
God is their
Marla.
own personal choice. And I respect everybody's choice, whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God or you halfway believe in God. Whatever you want to do, that's fine. It's your life. Whatever makes you comfortable and happy, do it.
Yeah.
What are we fighting about tonight? We can't. It's been an hour. We can't go back into the
Hi, Jackie.
beginning. We can't rehash it or we'll get angry. again.
Marla, get over yourself. Get over yourself, girl. Find something else you need to do with your life than badgering a woman on here who's trying to have fun, right? Don't take everything I say to context or out of context or change it to your own narrative, period. Thank you. may God bless you.
Do we tire each other out? Not really. Again, man, you know, this is social media, right? And this is like,
They are
if
public.
this was a fresh issue, we wouldn't be talking about it. Like if we were angry right now and we hadn't already worked this out and gone, the whole issue started because she's not going to the concert because she's pissed at me. Right? We got past that.
Yeah.
We're just having it out on social media, but the issue has passed. We are okay. It is, we're using it as a
Taking
tool.
everyone's prayers.
I
for
love
her.
it because again, you know, I can't bullshit. She can't bullshit. There's
By the way,
1,000 people in here with a bullshit button.
You know what? Here's the thing. Everybody thinks we're some way. You know, this is, I'm not, it doesn't embarrass me to do this shit. I mean, you all should know that. For those of you, even the backhanded cowards that are watching behind the scenes, taking and converting it into their own narrative, this doesn't embarrass me.
This is fucking healthy. This is not unhealthy. Yeah.
No,
got
I
a little
can't.
resting
Not on
bitch
here,
face
John.
going on here, but it's completely healthy. And of course, that was a joke. But can we push to the Alzheimer's for a second?
No, but you can't do that because you're feeding into people like
I
Marla.
know.
Marla.
I again, if,
Y'all,
if we're
can you
going to attack
please
each
send
other,
love to Marla and pray, give her some prayers and healthy prayers from the Lord?
I will send you a true love. I mean, I don't know. I haven't read the comments. I don't know if you're being snarky, but
She's being snarky.
if it's
Come
just
on,
about
Dan.
that, I
She's
still
being
wish you the best.
snarky.
I still wish you the best.
She's being snarky. Can everybody give her some Lord prayers,
Marla,
please?
I will forget. Marla, will you do me a favor and donate to Alzheimer's?
If you believe in the Lord, Marla,
if you do,
the Lord would want you to donate to Alzheimer's girl.
in fact, I
$100.
believe I hear it. Marla, please give. Please give. If you build it, he will come. Marla, please give. Please give to the Alzheimer's Association.
Marla, God
link-
has spoken.
The link is in my bios, and this is a real serious thing, right? Whatever we're fighting about, Alzheimer's, dementia is real, and we can fight it.
And just
We can
marital
help.
squabbles, we can erase the marital squabbles if you just donate
We can-
one kind fund of $100, one
can
Benjamin,
mitigate
and we
future-
can mitigate
Future marital squabbles
Exactly.
between future caregivers
all we
that are doing this
need
because
is
it will be
$100
cured.
payable to Danielle Rachel Behar Salinger.
Again,
Just
I'm
kidding.
not going to
We're
joke
just
about
kidding.
donations, but the money goes straight to the Alzheimer's Association. We don't see it. It's completely tax deductible,
Squabble
and
up.
it's my favorite cause.
Kendrick,
It
squabble
is
up.
a good cause. You might be saving yourself by giving. Please
I know, Stacey.
help us do something
By
good
the
with this
way,
channel.
Ed is not dead. He's in here.
He's
And
talking,
people are
man.
saying that we also are lying and telling everybody he's alive. No, he's alive. I can vouch for that.
Who's saying that?
There's a page that is saying that.
Well, bring your fucking thing. What page is saying that?
One of the 5 pages.
Hold on. Hey, Dad?
Look, this
Pop.
is not an AI.
Pop, let me ask you a question,
Are
Dad.
you alive?
Are you breathing?
Most of the time I am.
You're breathing most of the time.
Just
well, that's
for right now. We have a little voice device and a little remote control here to keep him going.
Then I can eat.
all right. I just want to make sure you're still alive, Pop.
I'm still alive.
All right. Are you sure?
Let me feel your heart.
Pretty sure.
Oh, it's beating.
Pulse? All right, Pop. I think you've proved the point. You are alive, Pop.
So if you're following that page, you're following the complete rise line.
You guys have to get, think about it. There's more fake pages on my dad and this story than there are real pages. So be careful when you're out there and watching those pages and on, whatever Reddit or Facebook, and don't take it quite seriously. It's entertaining. It entertains me. Sometimes I read it and I laugh, but don't take it too seriously.
Make sure you follow the right pages. There you have it. The next story is going to be Danielle's dead.
I mean, I was married off on one of those stories, and I was in where is Mary Blueberry live?
he has
Nigeria.
risen.
I was in Nigeria.
Maybe Marla gave some thanks from the Lord, and Grandpa has reason.
Marla,
from
I
the
know
dead.
you're going to do the right thing, and you're going to make a donation
Carrie
to
said,
Alzheimer's.
"He has risen." Thank
And
the
Marla,
Lord.
I will see it because I'll get an email, And if I see it, I will call you out and let everybody know that you
thanks,
gave a
Hot Rod.
donation. That's honest. And you give $20, Marla. You don't have to give. You don't have to join the poker tournament. Give
Thanks,
something,
Asana.
and you'll prove that you're credible and you're being honest in your position and not just the troll. So do that, Marla. And if Marla's willing to give, you guys should be willing to give. Marla's willing to give. Are you willing to give, Marla?
Everyone should be willing to give.
Is Marla on here?
No, she left.
Oh, fuck.
Or she's just not speaking.
Marla,
She
if
feels
you're
like
still
an idiot.
on here, let me know, and I will let everybody know. I promise you.
We promise, Marla.
No, I am serious.
We are serious.
I like your name, Marla.
Marla.
Wait, Kit Kat ice cream.
What?
That sounds
Bye,
pretty damn
Smitten
good.
Kitty. Bye.
I would like some Kit Kat ice cream, Humana. That sounds pretty darn good.
By the way, if you're that clueless, Smitten, we're not making fun of the Lord. We're making fun of a situation, period.
Get rid
You
of
guys,
that person.
come on.
You don't
Get
need
over yourself.
people that do that.
No.
Listen, anybody's relationship with the Lord is their own.
We don't give a shit.
Right? It is your own, and however you want to make that is your business. And I respect you and think it's great. I've spoken about that I wish that I had that kind of faith, that my life would be so much easier, and that I am jealous of people that have faith. So whoever said that, you're completely just being disingenuous. You think we're dissing your belief system.
And everybody who says that
Because
I'm against religion, I'm not.
Anybody that
I'm against the hypocrisy.
That disses our belief system, that would be the same as us, dissing yours. Whether you're Catholic, whether you're Protestant, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu,
We don't give a
whatever
shit.
you are, I wish you the best, and I hope that it brings you the most in life, because that's all that's important. If it's something that brings value to your life, then you should follow with all of your heart.
But here's
No
the
question.
problem that I have when people change the narrative to attack me.
The
And
one
here's
thing
another
that's important
issue.
is respect.
Yeah.
Respect for
You
other
get
people.
what you deserve.
Respect for other people and their beliefs and their wishes. Respect it. You don't have to agree, but you should respect it, unless they're being dishonest, right?
And don't be posting and saying negative things, and not me finding I don't like the hypocrisy of people who believe in the Lord, and it's all over their pages, and then yet they're judgy and ugly.
I mean, that's the one thing that bothers me is when people claim to be servants of the Lord, and then they're out there with the most god-awful comments you've ever seen, the meanest.
Because the Lord would
hurtful,
respect
untrue,
right, happiness, and not slander.
If you believe what you believe, and one of the reasons that people say someone said I could have faith too, right? And that's true. I could say that, right? But if they're God and Jesus, and I pretended to have faith and just said, yeah, I believe, I pretend, aren't they going to know what's in my heart?
They should.
Right? And the same thing goes to you hypocritical people out there that claim to have faith, but turn around and are very ugly and mean and nasty and hurtful.
Word.
And don't have no empathy for other people.
Word.
Then it's not in your heart either, right? It's got to be in your heart.
And you're not
It's
a
gotta
true
be
believer
true.
or a practicer of the
If
Lord.
if you do, God will know it, right? And I'm a freaking atheist, but I still believe. I'm an agnostic, but I believe
Marvin,
that God
then
would
bye.
know. If there's a God, He's going to know what's in my heart, right? You can't fake it. You can't go out on Saturday night and commit atrocious acts of disrespect and humiliation, misogyny, whatever, and then go to church Sunday morning and get, forgiveness. God knows what's in your heart. And if you believe in God, you must believe in that.
Just don't find me on your page saying you're ugly written all over and have all God and the Lord.
You will
in it.
never, ever hear either one of us criticize you for your beliefs. You never have, and you never will, because your beliefs are no less than my belief. How the fuck am I to say I know and I'm right in my belief? Your belief is as valuable as my belief. If it brings you joy and it brings you an easier life, less stress, I'm all over it.
Period. Yeah.
And Terry, I know that there is a thing called forgiveness. I get it. But I'm not a person who believes that you can commit murder on Saturday and be forgiven on Sunday.
Integrity is just
And
as important
I
as
simply,
faith, 100%.
I simply don't. Whatever man's religion says, whatever the word of man who's written things down and says this is what God says, I don't believe it. I don't believe you can commit murder on Saturday and get forgiven on Sunday. Just period. That's just my own belief. If you believe that, then I don't know whether I'm right or you're right, but that's just what I believe, and I'm going to be honest in what I believe. I am not an atheist. That's a religion in and of itself. I really don't know. I'm a science guy, and I have no evidence of God, but I also have no evidence of no God.
Wrong is wrong,
right?
absolutely.
So I can't tell you there's no God because I know it. I have no frickin' idea. I'm just telling you what's in my heart, right? I don't know whether I'm right or wrong because there's no evidence either way.
And let me tell you, we have different religions that are infiltrated in our relationships with friends and with future.
We have the most diverse relations with people.
A future son-in-law.
Muslims, Palestinians, Christians, Protestants, Hindus.
And you know what
one of our caregivers.
You know what the
Hindu.
basic common
All I look
denominator
at
is
whether
respect, love, and lack of judgment.
That's all I look at is the way you treat people.
Period.
I don't care which one of those religions you pick as your banner, whether it's atheism, whether it's agnosticism, whether it's any of those named religions. I'm not going to look at what you are or what you say you are. I'm going to look at what you do.
How you act.
How do you treat other people? That is the key in my life.
Thanks, Wendy.
And
Period.
Tina, I am all over Kit Kat ice cream like you wouldn't believe. Give me a Kit Kat. Give me some Kit Kat ice cream. I'll eat it all. I'll gobble it down. How long have we been on?
I don't know.
It's been a long time, right? Can you see anywhere?
111 minutes.
111 minutes. That's almost 2 hours. Guys, I have really actually enjoyed tonight's live. All the contention. Both if you can't feel it, Danielle is extremely content right now and calm. I can feel she's not tense. I am good. I think this has been healthy.
No, you should have seen me after the 2-hour car drive home after this guy.
Well, you can do your, she's completely right there. I was going bananas on the way home. And tell them the Taco Bell thing. That's another thing. So here's the deal. It's like freaking midnight. I'm so tired.
I'm falling asleep at the wheel.
I haven't eaten since noon. And I am just starving, and we're going to Taco Bell, and it's like going to close in 10 minutes. It's literally 11:50, and it closes at noon. And she pulls in, and I'm all, there's a car going in over there, and she's just lollygagging so fucking slow, turning. I'm just
I wasn't
burning.
going slow.
And the other car's like zip.
I looked at him, and he's like, I knew it.
And I'm like, I can't fucking believe you let him in. They're gonna close. Pop, we're just having fun.
And then he was like, I said, what the fuck did you want me to do?
Yeah, we're having fun, Pop.
Did you want
we're
me
having
to?
fun.
No, they didn't close. We had plenty of time.
Hang on, he thinks we're
And he was like,
Pop,
I said,
we're
what
just
did you want me
having
to do?
fun.
Speed up and go head to head with the car? Like, that wasn't gonna happen. I don't drive like that, first of all. And I was tired. I was so tired. No, he's very like, God damn it. And that was after 2 hours of going, that's great. We got fucked. We're gonna be on this goddamn road for an extra hour. Look at it. It's all red. And I'm like, oh my God, I am so tired. I can't handle this. I can't handle this stress.
All right.
He's laughing.
I just want to leave it.
And I was like, that was 2 hours. And then, of course, when I literally hit every red light, it's my fault, right? Every red light. God, every red. Can you just drive?
Who are you talking to?
He's laughing. And so by the time I got home, I didn't have anything to eat. I didn't have any. I had a slushie that wasn't really good, but I drank it. I was so stressed out. I was seriously, thank you, Debbie. He got his food and he didn't even like it. So after he made me change directions to going to Del Taco, where I wanted to go to Taco Bell for the first place, he's like, no, go to Del Taco. It's healthier. I mean, so then I go to Del Taco and he's like, I don't like the people here. Oh, too many people in the line. Gotta, so it was another 20-minute excursion of listening to him at red lights. God, around the red light. What is gonna possible for you to hit a green light? And I'm like, oh my God, I can't. I'm like, I'm so tired. I couldn't even, the stress of him yelling, it is so insane. I can't. It's too much. So that was my night for 2 hours. 2 hours, yeah, in the car with him. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all true. So here's what we got here. Just because there's nobody in the other room, I'm not going to put him on camera, but he's sitting in here with us, just so he can be part of it. But I'm not comfortable right now unless he.
Yes, and
How
here's
you doing, Pop?
here's the thing.
How are you doing?
I don't want to
How
hear.
am I doing?
Yeah,
Who should I ask?
I'm asking.
Oh, I'm doing okay.
All right, Pop.
I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Why don't we
I'm
have him
okay.
in here during
at that? That's the cat
conversations?
in the
Because
cat in the
it's easier to not have to stop every 2 times. It's easier for us. Sometimes
Because
it's
so he
easier-
can be part of it. I'm not comfortable putting him on camera, but he can sit here and feel part of something. You don't just stash the.
No, some people are bitching because they're like, well, you should have him in here with you all the time.
I'm not comfortable putting him on camera right now. Right? I'm the protector of his dignity, and anything that goes on air has to pass
No,
my
they're
judgment.
just saying like him just sitting in the room with us.
Well,
I just can't. Like, you guys, I
What do
don't
you
have the
mean?
energy for that.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, I just don't have the energy for all the negativity.
Well, how's that negative?
Well, you should have him in there with you all the time and not leave him all alone.
Well, yeah, maybe. But at the same time, like, give me a fucking break.
And typically the TV's on, he's active, he's just quiet. And so instead of leaving him, he's not watching TV, he's not occupied. So I'm going to bring him in here. Whenever that's happening and I'm just hanging in my room, I bring him in my room and he just sits with me. Even if we don't talk, even if I'm on my computer, I want him where I am. And he's here listening to us, and he knows he's part of something regardless. He's part of the family. Missy, he's doing, as
You're
well as
sweet
could be expected. Quite better than expected in fact. But
In his own ways.
Again,
In his own
it's-
ways.
the nature of this
This is
is
Sweet
going
Pea.
in one direction.
This is Sweet Pea.
Don't put the cat in their face.
He doesn't like it.
My dad does not like the germs. He
No,
doesn't like her
he
putting
does
the cat.
not like it. They can't, Kathy. People can't help themselves. They want to bitch about everything.
Anyway, all right, it's 8 now.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready for bed.
Guys, this is one of my favorite lives because we got to talk about a lot of things. But before I go, please join the link in my bio. We have a tournament. We have a poker tournament for Alzheimer's. The proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Association directly. They're tax deductible. We don't see any of it. Please find the link in my bio and give to the Alzheimer's Association. If you give $100, you'll be in the poker tournament. It's coming up like in 10 days. So, and there's not a whole lot of players playing in it. A lot of people have donated, but not to that level. So this is a snare drum cover from the Violent Femmes. This was used in concert. This is something that John Sparrow played in concert.
And
it's signed by the entire
Let me see.
band.
It smells like sweat.
And I would love to have this on my wall, but we're giving it away.
Dan wanted to steal it.
I did. I still want it. In fact, John, if you're watching, I need another one of these.
He's going to a place. Does anybody know where Milwaukee is?
That's where the Femmes are from.
Can you give me that, please? Because
yeah.
the cat's...
Yeah. So we're going to put this in here, and that's going to the winner of the poker tournament.
Maybe. If Dan
Please.
wins it, he's going to hope to win it so he can get this.
I may have to play seriously to try and win that.
You're from
because
Milwaukee.
I
was
really want
Camille,
that, but
and no-
please, do something good today that could make a difference for millions of people in the future and future generations. You want to help the future. You want to do something good for the planet. Let's fight fucking Alzheimer's. Please go to the website. Please give something, and if you give $100, you'll be in the poker tournament. And I mean, literally, you'll have a good chance. I don't know how many people are going to be in it. It could be 20, 30 people that you'll have a really good chance of winning that. And
if you don't know who the
I'll be
Violent
jealous.
Femmes are, just listen to them before the poker tournament, so maybe you'll want that.
And they are good people. Just
Yeah.
know that
Is
they are
anybody
good
on here
people.
that can share the link again for the Alzheimer's, please?
And truth, it is also in my.
Marvin, you're getting on my
in my
last
profile.
nerves, Marvin.
And
you're
someone
getting
will
off a
hopefully
lot of
share the
people. You're
link right
pissing
now.
people off. So cool it. Yeah. words of advice. Anyway, am I coming to Milwaukee? I was
That's
given.
where the Femmes are from.
I was given John crap last night because he was. The Femmes are from Milwaukee, but he was saying, you know, I said, where do you live? He said Milwaukee. I was like, where is that?
Milwaukee. I mean, who the hell
Where-
is from Milwaukee?
I said, what the hell do you fly
There's
into
only,
Milwaukee?
The only people I know from Milwaukee are
how do you-
Laverne and Shirley.
how do you get
and maybe Richie Cunningham, or they must be from Milwaukee too. The Fonz, is the Fonz from Milwaukee?
I was
don't know.
giving him shit.
It is tax deductible. Any donation is 100% tax deductible. It goes
This
straight to the
Wisconsin
Alzheimer's
does, yeah.
Association. They are a nonprofit organization, and they
Milwaukee's
are 100%
best.
deductible. Please give anything you can give.
Yes, I learned about it. It's also the home of the Harley Davidson.
Hey, that is something.
And so when I
number
said
one
that,
motorcycle
when I
company
said
in
that
America.
to him, and I was like, "Do you drink Milwaukee's best?" He's like, "No, no." But it was funny. So I was
But
giving
you
him
fucking
shit.
sell Pabst Blue
So-
Ribbon at your damn concerts?
Yeah,
Come
well,
on,
he didn't.
John.
But so he was on his way home, and he was like, "Yeah, I got a long trip, you know, to that place that nobody knows about, Milwaukee." So
Hey, in
it's
San
great.
Diego?
It's great banter. It's just great. Miller Brewing Company.
Milwaukee
yeah.
Brewing Company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Miller. Yep. Guys, thank
Anyway.
you. We're going to go eat. I appreciate that. I've had a lot of fun tonight.
Spotted
Thank you.
Cow. Is it good, Camille?
Please, though,
Spotted Cow. Never heard of it.
the Alzheimer's Association.
Anyway, you guys,
please,
thank you.
Even if you weren't thinking
Camille
about
Schmazel.
it,
Awesome Pfeffer
go
Corporated.
right now. There's the link is
We're
pinned up
gonna
there.
do it.
Give something, 20 bucks, 50 bucks. If it's 100, you're in the tournament. Win the damn drum snare, and let's help beat this disease for this man right here. That's who we're we're trying. We don't want anyone else to be sitting in a chair like that unnecessarily. So please help. Thank you guys.
Love you. Bye.
It's been an absolute joy tonight. Had a good time.
Such a joy. Y'all, most of
Bye.
you have been such a joy. The others of you, whatever. I'm used to it. I love it. I love even the idiot trolls. Kisses. Bye.
That was one of our best.